his gaze locked on the largest house at Hobb's Mills, where his beloved Clare lived. Clare Hobb, funny, daydreaming Clare, was as beautiful and sweet a woman as a man could wish for. The best thing ever to come into his life, and a gift he thanked God for every day. In an hour or two, they'd be meeting at their secret place. His blood tingled in anticipation. 1 minute of Clare's presence, a sweet kiss or two, could cure days of worry. He smiled to himself, and with long strides and breaking into a cheery whistle, he headed toward the small log house built many years ago by Ma's people. He stopped at the well to wash up and took a long, cool drink from a gourd hung there for that purpose. Licking his lips, he hummed the final bars of the song he thought was called Kitty O'Neill. The tune was being fiddled at a community picnic held on the grounds at Hobb's Mills last summer. He'd seen Clare around the village a few times before, but that day they'd spent hours together, happily getting acquainted and each liking very much what they learned about the other. From that day on, it had been impossible to get the tune and Clare from his mind. He'd never be content in life without Clare at his side. A short time later, "Right," Ma scolded Larkin later as he prepared to leave the house. "Nick told me what's going on. He's seen you." "What's not right, Ma? What does the boy think he's seen?" He grabbed at Nick as the boy darted guiltily past him and outside. Larkin kissed Ma's cheek. "Meetin' that girl, that's what." She slapped at his hand that caressed her shoulder. "You don't think she's pretty enough for me?" He faked amazement behind his wide smile. Truth was, Clare's lovely face seemed stamped back of his eyes for all time. Ma scowled, but her warm hazel eyes held love for him too. "We both know Clare Hobb is the most beautiful girl in Carroll County, and the most high-born, too. I worry for you, son. You're headed straight for heartache and disappointment if you think for 1 minute those uppity Hobbs will consent to her becoming your wife. I know what I know. If they find out you two have been slipping off to meet, sparking secret from their knowing, there'll be big trouble, I vow." "Oh, Ma," he said huskily.